Hey, how's it going? Felix with 4x4 Agent. Just figured I'd do a little video showing all the different accessories that I'm going to put on the Jeep and go through it. I don't think I'm going to do like videos of installations. There's a ton of them for all this stuff. But what I'm going to do is just kind of go over why I got certain things, and then I'm going to install them off camera, and then we'll go back and review it and kind of go through it, and I'll mention if I've had any issues or anything to look out for. This is all new to me. I've never really modified cars before, so modifying the Jeep is going to be new to me. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. So let's get started. So some of the things are much easier. So obviously like this, just a few bucks off of Amazon. It goes in the grab handle by the front passenger. So it just kind of gives you a nice little pocket to put in wallet, phone, whatever else. So it literally just drops in. I mean, a 3-year-old can do this. So this I got from Off-Road Cred. I'll link the video in the description. And so this was not my idea. I saw it from him. And for the antenna, I didn't want to go with the little shorty antennas or, you know, the bullets or whatever. I wanted something longer, but I wanted something with this specific look where it's covered in black, but it does the spiral thing. So, and a little bit longer. So what this is this is actually the antenna off of a Bronco. Yeah, Ford F-150 I believe uses the same antenna. And then what it requires is, it requires a little adapter. Let's see, yep, I can screw that. This came from Amazon. Again, a link to the video where he goes over this, and then he has all the links for the antenna as well as the adapter. And the only thing that he doesn't mention, and this is what I wanted to mention, is you're going to have to trim down this post, because if you don't, it's visible. So like it would normally kind of go like this, and I think that that looked bad. So I took my rotary tool and I trimmed down this post a little bit. I also got some Rust-Oleum black paint and just kind of painted that. That way when you put it on and you can see it a little bit, it doesn't look bad. So, and then it looks like that, and then you'll be able to actually see a little bit of the part that I spray painted black. So I'll put that on and I'll show you what that looks like. But I just like this antenna. It has the look that I was looking for, where I couldn't find anything else. So this is another product that I got off of Amazon. These are rock stoppers. It's just basically PPF for your door hinges, so that when you have like rocks flying and stuff like that, or getting kicked back from the tires, that it doesn't chip the paint on your door hinges. So we'll apply that, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So what you'll see is a very common theme. What I'm doing is I'm trying to make certain modifications and certain additions where it'll prolong the life of certain things in the Jeep. So one of them is a common issue where the sun visor, after a certain time, the thing that holds it gets loose and it falls down and drops off. So what I got are these. Again, they're on Amazon. And they're just like little clips that go there and hold it. So again, I'll put that in and then we'll go inside and I'll show you and explain it. And by the way, for any of this stuff that I don't link or whatever, if you can't seem to find it, you know, just leave a comment and I will give you the link on Amazon. I'm not going to be doing no affiliate links or anything like that. This isn't the purpose of this channel. So another product that I found that also got on Amazon the company's called Black Fork Tool. And they are these little kind of almost like stopper looking things. And what they're for is the frame in the JL, and I mean the JKs as well, they make these for JKs as well, has really large holes by the front tires. And what you'll have is you'll get a lot of rocks and debris and sand and mud and dirt in there. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prevent that from happening, because then, from my research at least, that will assist in the frame rusting from the inside. So these little kind of things just pop right in the holes and stay there. So I know some of you are going to say, but what about the drains and stuff like that? So there's still drain holes all over the place, smaller ones on the bottom and all the way up and down the frame. So all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prevent the big holes right behind the front tires from being used as an entry point to for debris and rocks and whatnot. I got the Mopar. I didn't get these from the dealer. I just bought them afterwards, I believe, on Amazon actually. Just Mopar metal pedals. I have an automatic, so I don't know. I just like these. I've always liked metal, metal pedals. So that just snaps on, and that's it. Just something aesthetic. And the last thing is a Quadratec dead pedal. So this is the pedal itself, and then this is the part that's used to attach it, and then I got the one with a rubber pad so that it doesn't slip and slide. I read before I even got the Jeep that was an issue with the Jeeps where you don't have a dead pedal, so in longer trips you have no place to put your foot. And actually now driving around for a couple of days, I can confirm, yeah, that's a problem. At least for me, I'm used to it where I have a place to put my left foot. I have an automatic, and so I'm glad I got this, and we're going to put this in and I'll go over it. The reason I went with this one is it feels heavy duty, it's quality, and then it's also adjustable. And if you want to remove your mats, all you do is you would just lift this, take your mat out, and then you can put your, clean your mats, go put it back in, and then just put this down. Some of them are not adjustable, so I got this. It was a little bit more expensive than some of the other options out there, but I thought it was well worth it, especially since it also came with a rubber pad. And the last and final thing is this. You're like, what the hell is that? So this is like rubber tubing. I can also leave a link in the description for this, and I also will link to the video. I think there were actually 2 different videos, maybe 3, that all confirmed that this is what you want to use. And let me show you what this is for. So as most of you know, the space between the fenders and the body, there's a gap, and it collects dust, rocks, leaves, all sorts of junk, and it scratches up the paint. So what you do with this is you basically fill that gap, and you just push it down with a plastic trim tool, and it'll prevent from anything going in there and scratching it. So again, didn't come up with this on my own. Saw a few videos, all were recommending this product, so I got it. We're going to put it in and then go over all that. So we'll be right back. All right, a little bit later and a little sweaty, and we're done. So let's take a look. Man, I'm pretty sunburned. Took the Jeep out yesterday to the beach. It was like a drive-on beach, and didn't put any sunblock on. So it is what it is. But let's take a look at these modifications. So the first one that we have is that. So that's what I was talking about, where there's a big hole, kind of almost like that one, and there's a small one next to it, and so it covers it up, and that's on both sides. So as far as this one, super easy to install. The one on the driver's side was nothing at all, just pop it in. This one took a little finessing because of this thing. It kind of gets in the way right there, so you have to press it a little hard. But that was that. The simplest one of them all was the little tray. This literally just drops in, so it doesn't take anything. And you can put, wallet in there, gum, phone, whatever. Something nice for the passenger. While we're here, let's take a look at the hinge guards. So you can see it's like a sticker. You have it's 2 pieces for each hinge. It starts kind of right here where the little T50 sign is, and then it wraps around. Come on, focus. There we go. It wraps around, and then the lower one, same thing. It starts here because you have to line them up per the instructions. It protects the front, and then it goes here. Now it doesn't cover. It's not full coverage. Let me see if I can get it to focus. You can see that line. So it's not 100% full coverage, but it's pretty good. So at least it'll protect this side of it. It's like a screen protector. It's going to give you some protection, but it's not, fully protected. Not difficult to do. Just like a screen protector, you peel, stick, and get air bubbles out. Right, next we have the antenna. So the antenna is in, and as you can see, that's why I spray painted it, because it doesn't go all the way down, but I think it looks fine. And I like just how the look of it. It's lower than the roof. Here, let me see if I can get a good angle of it. So it's like to the top of the glass, the windshield glass. So I like it. It's rubberized and it doesn't fling around as much. Next, so here are the fender. So I started it back there behind the front grille, ran it all the way down. As you can see, it goes all the way around, and I ended it like some of the videos recommended here. I didn't do it here because the gap here is smaller and it's vertical, so stuff isn't likely to get stuck there. So it was easy. You basically just take a pry tool and shove it in, and then once you get to the end, you just snip it. Wire cutter, scissors, whatever you like. And here's the other side. And this one, again, just for looks wise, starts all the way at the bottom and goes around. And then same thing, and then I just tucked it in there. So the piece that you get, there's a good amount of it. You don't have to worry about, being cautious, because this is how much, after doing all four sides, this is how much I still have left. So there's plenty of it. What else? Oh, the dead pedal. So first, there's the dead pedal. Installation was very simple. All you do is you unscrew that bolt, pop this on, throw some washers, tighten it all back up. This is peel and stick, so you just got to make sure the surface is clean. And then, as you can see, it lifts up, so you can either get rid of it altogether, or you can lift it to take the mats out, and then it comes back down. It comes with 3 positions. Let's see if I can show you that. So see, 1, 2, and 3. I did it so it's the closest towards me, the driver. It's got 2 more positions that'll push this further that way. So we'll see. I'll see how I like it, and if need to change it, I'll change it. These are the pedals. So it comes with a string. You can throw that string out. It's useless. What you want to do to get this one on, you want to get it soapy and wet in the back. You basically slide the bottom in, and then you have to almost like peel the top up, but obviously it's hard, so you can't do that. Don't bother with a string. It doesn't do anything. Basically push the top up and then reach back here with your fingers. You can grab onto the plastic / rubber piece that's back there and literally just pry it up, push it in, and let it go, and it snaps in. So this one was a little more difficult. So on this side, they have the part that kind of just goes in, and then this side snaps in, and this side snaps in. The bottom one snapped in fine. The top one refused to snap in, and I had to actually bend it out a little bit just to kind of loosen it up, and then it went in. Just be careful when you do that. It is plastic, so you can easily crack that. So that's how that looks now. And the last part is the sun visor clips. So as you can see, so this was easy. What you do is you just take out the Torx that's here. You pop this in, screw it in, and then this just snaps. So what it does is basically holds this and prevents it from going down and loosening up over time. So it still functions great. So the functionality doesn't change, but it will just prevent this from popping out like they tend to do, or at least that's what I've seen online. So there's one on that side and one for that side. So that's all the mods for this round. And actually, while I was doing this, I got another one that came in that I'm gonna show you guys and put it in the next video. But This is the GP grip handles. So this one should be fun because I have a Sky One Touch, and because I can't take the top off and get to the crossbar, they're apparently somewhat difficult to install. The company says you can't, but it's been done. I saw a video, so I'm going to try to get in there and get it around and through here for a grip handle on all four doors. It requires some disassembly here, so it'll be interesting. I will do that installation video. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, leave any comments, I'll respond. Thanks.